bodybuilding fans, Andrew Pardue with Inside Natural Bodybuilding, and I'm here with RJ Perkins at RTP Fitness here in Durham, North Carolina. Me and RJ have already done an interview at the No Gear Classic a few weeks ago, so if you want to hear about his training company, what his plans are for the future, things like that, be sure to go check that out on our Facebook and YouTube page. Me and RJ are about to get a workout session in, and RJ, you're currently prepping, I guess you would say prepping for your 2014 powerlifting meet, your first one.
Yeah.
Can you tell us what your training is like this off-season, and also how you're balancing the powerlifting meet preparation with still balancing out your bodybuilding goals?
First, what up, world? And also, too, just really quick, I want to give a shout out to Doug Ryan and NAA, Natural Athlete Alliance. Officially signed up, official member. What that means is that basically year to year, I voluntarily submit urine tests to labs and stuff like that to prove and promote the movement of on-season, off-season, in-season, that season, fall season, winter season, drug testing. So everybody check it out, naturalathletealliance.com. Sign up, join, support the movement. Just wanted to shout them out real quick. So anyways, talking about my current training regimen and me wanting to do my first power meet in 2014 and whatnot. So my training, for anybody that follows me on my Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, like, subscribe, you know what to do. But I'm currently running the Juggernaut training method developed by Chad Leslie Smith. When I transitioned into my off season, I first started doing Juggernaut training. Loved it, off the hook. The reason why I primarily loved it is because, if everybody doesn't know, I have my own regimen, PhD 4. I'm working on version 0.2. But anyways, I ran it, loved it. Results were through the roof, strength bounced through the roof and everything like that. And then, after doing it, I was like, all right, well, let me try some other mixture stuff. Let me try getting back to like Olympic lifting, power cleans and stuff like that. And my training was stagnant. I really wasn't progressing. So I kind of dumped it back down, retested my one rep maxes, and then I got back on Juggernaut training, and I've been riding with it ever since. So in regards to talking about, how it has an effect for my powerlifting meet and also to keeping a focus on developing my physique, it's a one-on-one hand development. So pretty much what I do is I just take the concepts on the 4 main lifts, bench press, deadlift, military, or I do push presses, and squats. I take the concept of the percentage based training methods that's part of the regimen, and then I primarily just throw in my own basic sub accessory or sub hypertrophy work along with it. So it's just a counterbalance of power and strength mixed with some hypertrophy, and I absolutely love it. I recommend it to everybody. And for me personally, everybody talks about Shico, dupe training, push-pull squat, and all these other regimens and stuff like that. And it's great. I know they're solid regimens, and a lot of people get a lot of great results from them. I've always just been the type of person that I've never been one to really jump on the fad or trend train, right? So nobody else you really talk to or interact with in regards to natural bodybuilding scene really develops and utilizes the Juggernaut training system. So I didn't want to be one of those typical guys that hops on the system just because it's the hottest trend or topic in the market at the time. So pretty much Juggernaut training, rocking with it, love it, it's off the hook, some simple, easy, effective. I just started the new waves, so right now currently in the 10 waves of everything. This week is the intensification phase. There's different phases, different weeks and stuff like that. So in general, it's supposed to be 16 weeks. I've asked some Q&A from Chad and the guys over the Juggernaut team, and I expanded it to a 20-week regimen.
Well, we're hopefully going to get some pretty good footage to show you guys what the Juggernaut method's like and how RJ trains in the off-season. So that wraps up our training session. RJ, do you want to say anything about your cardio that you did at the end and the mini cut that you're going through right now?
Yeah, so pretty much there's a lot of people, you can run an off-season bulk gain phase, whatever, during your off-season and whatnot. From time to time, I do feel like it's suffice and pretty adequate to throw in a mini cut here and there, just to sub-trim some of that fat that you gain and whatnot. And, I'm not one for staying crazy, super duper crazy lean during your off-season. I think there is room and a need to have some adequate body fat and whatnot. But right now I'm running a mini cut. Really not so much for the trim fatting point of what I just said, but pretty much I'm going away for my birthday weekend in August. So I'm gonna be at the beach. It's gonna be food and there's gonna be some drinking celebration. So at least help subside any type of gains that I make. And then also too, October, we're getting married. We're doing our 7-day wedding cruise, so I want to be able to look good for that. But but when I talk about a mini cut in the off season, I think it is pretty important. Yes, you do want to be able to reach an optimal level, as much calories, as much food intake as much as possible in the off season. But there is, for certain people, a certain pinnacle that you reach. I know there are a lot of guys that reach about maybe 15, 20 pounds in their off season, 25 or even 30, and they look like, they're 10 weeks out. There's some guys that gain 15, 20 pounds, and you can tell they need a full 20-week prep. That's somebody like me. But at times, depending on your body type, genetics, how fast your metabolic rate is, and when you plan on competing, where you're at in your off season, I do think from time to time there's a subside place and time for a mini cut, just to keep those body fat levels at a minimum stance. And then in regards to the HIT, we all know that HIT is optimal cardio. There's actually a vlog I want to work on. I kind of think that people have fully gotten away from LA cardio. I'm still doing LA cardio during this mini cut. I have my days for it when I need it. But in regards to HIT, luckily here in my new gym, RTP Fitness in Durham, they have tires, they have sledgehammers, they got the heavy bag and whatnot. And it allows me to do unorthodox things for HIT instead of just doing a standardized cycling bike. They got battle ropes here, kettlebells and whatnot. I like to do unorthodox HIT as it is, a huge benefit to all the compound moves in regards to squats, deadlifts, bench press, military or push presses. They all play a role. So with my sledgehammers, adequate core explosiveness, stability, shoulder strength and explosiveness, the tire flips, hips, explosion, hip thrusts, squats and deadlifts. So I do feel it's adequately optimal to include HIT at least maybe once a week, whether off season or in the show prep or whatever.
And as far as mini cuts go, Cliff Wilson does my off season, and we actually finished up with a mini cut. And I can say personally, for me, I can even feel my energy levels are better. My conditioning during high rep squats and things like that are a lot better now that we keep my weight, at a more optimal weight throughout the off season and not gaining excess amount of weight.
Right.
If people want to contact you, RJ Perkins obviously has a consultation business, Team Aesthetics and Nutrition. I'd highly recommend this guy. Very knowledgeable. You can tell just by meeting him that he really cares about his clients and how you do, and not just the money that he receives. If people want to contact you for your services, where can they do that at?
Direct email is Mr.MR_aesthetics, AESTHETICZ @yahoo.com. Again, name of the consulting business is Aesthetics Training and Nutrition, Team Aesthetics. You can find me. I do have a Facebook page, and I have a Twitter account, as well as if you want, you can go to YouTube and either search via Aesthetics Training and Nutrition or by my name, RJ Perkins. And also to my website, IFPA Pro, rjperkins.net. There's a tab and a link up there to Aesthetics Training and Nutrition. Anybody interested in consulting, whether it's show prep, getting on the platform, trying to lose weight, change your lifestyle, get healthy, get better, be a better you, contact me. Feel free to reach out to me. Again, main thing that I focus on in my consulting business, our slogan or our quote is health, balance, and dominance. We're putting the health aspect on mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. So I'm in the building, I'm here. There's a lot of great coaches and consultants out there. Cliff Wilson, obviously 3D MJ. Who can go against Berto and Eric Helms and all those guys over there. Paul Revelio's making upcoming. Just so many guys that are great consultants and coaches. But trying to make my way. Shout out to Cliff Wilson. Cliff, your boy's the man right here. Shout out to Cliff Wilson.
Appreciate that, and be sure to check him out. His prices are good. His protocols are they're working for your clients now. He had people at the New Gear Classic that I just covered, and they did really well as some of the other people that I've heard about. So be sure to check him out. Be sure to check our other videos on our Facebook and YouTube page. We should have a lot of show footage coming up from the Muscle Mayhem that just happened this last weekend, as well as some upcoming shows. So until next time, bodybuilding fans, we're out.